What's going on, everybody? This is your moron with the conscience, aka Conscious Moron. Appreciate the pull up. I just don't know with this dude right here. The mere fact that he has been, I want to say accosted or attacked but he's been definitely confronted in a sense by his own party. And yet he still has no empathy, or he still can't put himself in Carmelo's shoes, even though he's almost been through a similar situation. Of course, it didn't escalate as far as Carmelo did, but look at the situation. It could very well have, just because I think he was lucky because they had phones and they were at a bar or something like that. But it it could go down anywhere, Rob. And I mean, you've almost experienced that, and for you to not be able to, I don't want to say sympathize, but relate to this young man's situation is astounding and scary at the same time. Like, uh, I know you're not slow. You gotta realize this, right? Or have you been so um, outcast from black people that you feel that you're doing this, but then you're not really accepted by your own party? Like, what's going on, bro?
And these white supremacists absolutely do exist in this party. We all saw me face them from face to face. I'm looking at soulless, dead-eyed white supremacists that, by the way, I felt that these people could have bashed my brains in had they got making excuses for criminality. We need to stop making excuses for criminal behavior.
Yes, Nick Fuentes loves gay sex. No,
he doesn't.
America first! America first! America first! America!
Or that white kid shouldn't have touched him, et cetera, et cetera. Like, that's embarrassing. It was embarrassing to me as a black person to see low IQ ratchets make videos like that. So, and these white supremacists absolutely do exist in this party. We all saw me face them from face to face. I'm looking at soulless, dead-eyed white supremacists that, by the way, I felt that these people could have bashed my brains in had they gotten the chance.
So let me ask you a question, Rob. You felt like they could have bashed your brains in. Would you have preferred having some type of weapon to protect yourself in that moment? I'm just saying, would you? Would you prefer it right then and there to have some type of weapon on you? Very interesting. That's what I'm saying. Like, you see what I'm saying?
It was embarrassing to see black people talk about, quote unquote, free Carmelo, to make all of these videos talking about how he was innocent.
I think the irony is that you keep talking about ratchet low IQ, but you might be ratchet high IQ. You know so much that you think that you're better than everybody else.
Now, I'm sure that we will hear from them that Carmelo Anthony being charged as an adult for murder, which was manslaughter, murder, which is what it was, all right? I'm sure that.
Yeah, and that last little segment, that was on that actual video. I read through the comments. I want to say they're too harsh, but that particular picture reminded me of I can't think about the young 13-year-old gentleman back in the 1900s who was executed in that manner. A young black kid. Oh, I can't remember his name. Damn it, it's late night. Forgive me. But they executed a 13 or 14-year-old black child, and there was merely accusations. I believe he touched. They said he touched a white woman, I believe. But just Oh man, it's just crazy. And Rob, you've embarked on a a treacherous, I won't say treacherous, but a heavy low burden being a black male who happens to be Shmay. I don't know if you can say that on TikTok, so we'll just say Smay. Um, Conservative. Like I don't know why you put that all that weight on your chest, but you decided to do it. But you gotta bear the brunt of that. But you should also be real. I mean, I don't understand. You could have almost quelled the situation. Like, guys, we gotta relax. I understand. I've kind of been through a similar thing. He might have been afraid. None of that. You didn't even give that type of perspective. Is the sad part. You with the headlining, grabbing attention. Watch my TikTok podcast reaction instead of just being calm and cool. But I think it's a lot because you've been abandoned or you feel like you've been abandoned by black people, bro. And I guess I can understand that a little bit. I'm not trying to, I was trying to look in other people's situation. I have a little empathy, but that's me. But let me get out of here, man. It's late night. I gotta go to bed and get to work tomorrow. Unfortunately, this is your moron with the conscience, aka conscious moron. I appreciate you. And remember, without you, there would be no more. Like, share, and subscribe. I keep forgetting to say that.